Alright, hi. I made a video, tried to make a video, and it really didn't go anywhere. It was me just talking about my equipment and stuff, and I felt that that was silly. So here I am speaking once again to the camera. I felt that a good topic to talk about would be positivity. How we could all use positivity in our lives and in the lives of others. So that's what I think I'll talk about in this video. The purpose is not to make you feel bad for not being positive, but to show that it could help in all of our lives, really. I'm not the most positive person. I don't think anyone really is, all the time anyway. The reason for that could be our lack of peace within our own lives. Is it where we are in life, where we are spiritually, and so it can be a symptom of a larger problem. Being negative, that is, could be the symptom of spiritual deficiency, as could anything else, really. In the instance of I talked about addiction and how the cure for it was a strong spiritual connection with God and with other people. And so the other step was being in touch with yourself. So negativity could be one of the symptoms, alongside addiction perhaps, of a personal spiritual deficiency, I'd say. So positivity is being affirming, being affirmative of, or hoping for goodness in life, and really it is, it can be wishful thinking, or it can be understanding what already is, and not necessarily hoping for something good in the future, but realizing the good now and then taking that and applying it to the rest of your life to help. So it really is a mindset, simply. So in its own outlook, a way to look at things. When you start to understand the good things that are going on in your life, you allow for a sense of calm and peace to come in, and then that can turn into a spiritual growth. So it's like planting a seed. A lot of speakers have talked about this. Starting the day with positive thinking is really good. Like I said, I'm not the most positive person. I'm not usually very positive as it is. At least that's the way I see it. But I do see a lot of negativity in the world, just at a quick glance. But there are positive people out there who are very successful, and there are positive people out there who aren't very successful as it would seem. Spiritually successful and monetarily successful are two different things completely. One is far more important than the other. So, does it make a difference if you're positive or not on whether you will gain a sort of success over the course of your life? I would say, in a way, yes, but not necessarily. It can happen. The point is that you should always remember the good. Wake up and say, I haven't plateaued or anything. I can keep getting better. Maybe it's your practice. Maybe it's your dharma. Your thing, your path, your walk with God, or your hobby, or whatever it may be. Maybe your goal is to become successful, wealthy, and be able to help others. All you have to say is, I will achieve this, and then you'll look for ways to make it happen. Because if you say, there's no way that's going to happen, then you most likely will not get very far with your endeavor. So, yes, I think positivity is quite helpful. It could be a small building block for other larger blocks to build upon. So you can start, like I said, a seed of positivity, of faith, goodwill, compassion. Although compassion is something bigger than just positivity by far. So, you can practice positive thinking as a spiritual practice right now. Just think. First, clear your mind of any distractions that may come, and then you look within, see worries and doubts. You can examine them and see why they're there, and then choose to replace them with affirming thoughts, such as perhaps your worry is that you won't finish a project. So this project is sitting there and you keep having the nagging thought that it won't get finished. You can say, I'll finish it, and I can start now. And so procrastination can be obliterated with positive thinking, even because that's the starting point. The next step after that positive thought would be persistence. Although persistence is a larger block, it's made up of passion and trying hard, not giving up, stick-to-itness. So it starts with the positive thought, okay? Because I could say, I want to quit, some habit, perhaps chewing my nails. And the first step could be, for one, trying to figure out why I do it, but looking at it and asking what purpose that has in my daily practice. It's just a bad habit. So once I figure that out, I think, okay, I will give it up, and if if I keep doing it after I've thought that, well, then I go on to the next step and have a persistence and go from there. So that's probably not a very good example of positive thinking, because you'd just be saying, I want to give this up. It's technically a negative thing, but you're trying to better yourself in some way, because chewing your nails is not healthy. So that is the best example I can think of at the moment. I would urge myself to practice this immediately. Positivity, I've noticed it helps. Just look at on the bright side, as they say. That can get you very far. And just don't give up hope of things becoming better. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos and podcasts. Also, if you saw the photo I posted on Facebook, I'll share it to the ANESTI page soon after I'm done with this video, but it is August now that I will have the game, ANESTI Games video starting. So I'm shooting for this next week, along with the podcast going on iTunes. The podcast is already out there, but for iTunes, we'll see how this goes. So the first episode of the games will be perhaps a commentary, just me talking about what's going on with that. So we'll see. Stay in the moment, guys, and Christos ANESTI.